In a small town nestled at the foot of towering mountains, there lived a young man named Cale. He wasn't like the others his age. While his peers dreamed of city lights and luxury, Cale was consumed by a fire that no one could understand. From a young age, he had been raised on stories of warriors who fought for honor and strength. His father, once a soldier, told tales of legendary battles and the unshakable courage of those who stood tall, no matter the odds. Cale's body grew quickly, muscles rippling as he trained every day under the harsh sun. By the age of 20, he was already a giant among men, his physique resembling the very mountains that loomed over their town. But it wasn't just his size that set him apart. It was the silent storm inside him, an unyielding spirit that refused to bow to any challenge no matter how monstrous. One fateful evening, a great beast descended from the mountains, a monstrous creature with scales like iron and eyes that burned like coals. The townspeople trembled in fear, for this beast had been terrorizing the region, destroying everything in its path. Desperate, they turned to Cale, the only one who might stand a chance. With nothing but his strength and a sword forged by his own hands, Cale marched into the wild, his eyes locked on the beast that had wreaked havoc for so long. The ground trembled with each step he took, and the wind howled around him as though the world itself was holding its breath. The battle that followed was nothing short of a legend. The beast roared and lashed out with claws that could tear through stone, but Cale stood firm. With every strike, his muscles strained, his body a living weapon. The beast's fury was fierce, but Cale's will was fiercer. He fought not just for survival but for the honor of his family, his town, and his ancestors. In the final moments of the battle, Cale delivered a blow so powerful it shattered the beast's skull, sending it crashing to the ground. Exhausted and covered in blood, Cale stood tall, his chest heaving with every breath. The townspeople who had once feared him for his size and strength, now saw him for what he truly was, a hero forged from the fire of adversity. The story of Cale, the young man who became a legend, spread far and wide. But he remained humble, knowing that true strength came not from muscle alone, but from the heart that refused to give up, even in the face of the fiercest battles.